Warning, the following video may hurt your brain if you are not studying anything that relates to molecular structure. Thank you. Hey guys, it's me, Richie037 here, and I am back with another mod review. Now this one is called the Advanced Chemistry mod for 1.4.7 in Minecraft. Now as the beginning said, don't watch this if you are not studying. If you are not or haven't studied any, or if you are not or haven't studied if you haven't studied anything that relates to molecules and atoms, because this gets really confusing if you haven't studied molecular structure and all that. I have, so I understand this thing very clearly to the T. So yeah, first up we have the chemical basis ore. So this is the ore that it looks like you find in the end, but I think you find it underground. I don't know. But yeah, this does spawn somewhere. I think it's underground. But basically you mine this, and it will give you 40 chemical bases. I was shocked, and a chance of 1 chemical research. So yeah, you use this chemical research and chemical bases for like creating molecules and all sorts of stuff that relates to atomic structure. Dang it. Oh well. We'll get to that soon. But yeah. So first up we have the atomic creation table. Now this requires 4 stone slabs, 4 chemical bases, and 1 crafting table, and that will give you the atomic creation table, which is right here. Now as you can see, this has a little, like, one of the molecular, like one of the theories of an atom's shape. But yeah, this is basically, it's an atom. The top is an atom. So yeah, basically what you see here, it's not that complicated, but these blue things here are called protons. You simply smack them up there. These white ones are called neutrons. You smack them down here. And these yellow ones are called electrons, which you fill in over here. So yeah. So these 5 are the electrons. This one's the proton, this one's the neutron, and this one is for the chemical research to increase the amount of atoms that you get. So yeah. Next we have the compound table, which is crafted with 4 stone slabs, 4 cobalt ingots, and an atomic creation table. Now what this compound table does is it allows you to put multiple atoms together to create 1 molecule or one of the Minecraft items, like I have here: sugar, sand, and water. So yeah, you can actually create water. Hooray! So next we have the chemical research block, which is crafted with 9 chemical research, like in it, filling up the crafting table. So yeah, you're gonna need 4 of these, and this gives you 2. So here we have the decomposition table. Now this requires 4 chemical research blocks, 4 stone slabs, and 1 compound table, and that will give you 1 decomposition table. Now what the decomposition table does is it whatever you made in the composition table or found, it will allow you to break it into its atomic structure. Like so yeah, let me show you. We have two sugar here. Let's plop 1 in there, and as you can see, we get 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen, and 6 oxygen. This is the molecular structure for sugar, C6H12O6. So yeah, that's the, and then you pull them out and you get the atoms themselves. So yeah, and then we have sand, which is 1 silicone and 2 oxygen, which is SiO2. So yeah, we pull this out, and then yeah, so let's put these over here together. That way I can put them back together. So next we have the water source, and yeah, and that would, obviously, if you don't know, it's H2O, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. So yeah, let's take this apart so we can get it use it for later. So yeah, we also have 2 other molecules that have no use yet, and these are ammonia and dioxygen. So ammonia is NH3, so let's pull this out. And dioxygen obviously is 2 oxygen. So yeah, so now we can use this composition table, and we will put these 2 oxygen in, and we get 1 dioxygen. We put the nitrogen and hydrogen here, and we get ammonia. Now, the way I'm showing you is the way you have to do it, okay? You have to do it. There is no other way. Next, we will get the water, which is H2O. Now, as you can see, it's H2O. You can't... Oh, actually, you can. I don't know, but, yeah. But this is OH2, which is the same, but it's normally from least value to greatest value. So yeah, we get 1 water source. Next we will put in the, hold on, yeah, it doesn't really matter how you put it in, because, oh, dioxygen, oh yeah, it does matter how you put it in, because this is SiO2, and oh well, yeah, I give it. So yeah, SiO2 is sand, and sugar, C6H6O6, and that will give you 1 sugar. So yeah, it's pretty complicated if you're not studying molecular, but it's actually pretty simple if you have or are studying molecular structure and stuff like that, like molecules. Luckily I have in 6th grade. But I won't touch molecular structure again until 8th grade, but yeah. So next we have the crafting recipe for protons, neutrons, and electrons. So protons basic are an atom is composed up of these 3 pieces. So and it's supposed to even out. So protons are positive charges, neutrons have no charge because there's neutral, and electrons are negative charges. If you think about it like a battery, protons and electrons, there has to be the same. But if atoms don't have the same amount, it's called an ion. But I won't get into that because ions aren't part of the mod. But I mean, yeah, to craft the proton, you put 3 chemical bases like this. The neutron, 2 chemical bases, and electron, 1. So yeah, this evens out to a total of 6 chemical bases. But yeah, so yeah, you can use the protons and neutrons for this. Now there are not all of the periodic table is in this mod. Right now it's only 1 through 40 something. 1 through 40. It's only 1 through 40 right now, but he's planning to add the others in soon. But so yeah, we can use this atomic creation table, and we will create one of the atoms. So let me pull one up. Let's make neon. So yeah, P10 N10. Okay, so 10 protons, 10 neutrons, and 10 electrons. Now, this matters, the way you put the electrons in, because atoms have a the electrons spin in a circle, and they come in like bands. So like the front. So this one holds up to a maximum of 2 electrons. This one 8. This one 14. This one I don't know. But it keeps going up. So yeah. So that's how you create atoms. Let's make another one like iron. So iron is 26 protons. Let's do this. 30 neutrons. And 26 electrons. So yeah, this is how you make iron, aka Fe. And so yeah, that's how you create neon and iron, and it keeps going over and over. Now there is a website where it tells you all the molecular structures for the atoms, known atoms. So yeah, that's atoms. So next we have some items here. So here we have the Molotov cocktail, which requires 1 hydrogen atom and 1 silicon atom. I will show you how to make the hydrogen atom. Now it's pretty simple to make the hydrogen. 1 proton, 1 electron. No neutrons because it has 0. That'll give you 1 hydrogen. Now the silicon, let me put it up. Let me pull it up. Okay, so 14, 14, 14.
Ya, mamá, ya está la agüita de limón. ¿Quieres agüita de limón? ¿Sí? Necesito que salga porque quiero que te vaya a bañar.
Yeah. I don't really feel like
So yeah, that's silicon. 14, 14, 14. So yeah, that's silicon. Next we have the cobalt ingots, which is simply crafted like this. Putting 1 cobalt into the cobalt ingot. Now I am running short on time, even though I'm not using Bandicam. I'm using debut video software again because I was able to get it back. Didn't buy it, but still, I'm lucky to get it back. But yeah. So if you want the amount of protons, neutrons, and electrons, just go to the website linked in the description. So yeah. Next, we have the 3 helium balloons, which can be crafted like this with 1 helium here, a string here, and 1 of the 3 colors all around here. And the cyan wool will give you this helium balloon, red will give you this, lime will give you this. So next we have the neon sign, which is crafted with wooden planks, 2 neon, and 1 stick, and that will give you a neon sign. And as you can see, it glows, it lights up. So next we have the cobalt tools. Yeah. So here's a sword, shovel, pick, axe, and hoe. Basically crafted like the other tools, except with cobalt. Next we have the oxygen helmet, which is 5 iron ingots and 1 oxygen, and that'll give you the oxygen helmet. So yeah, this will keep you alive, obviously. And it's getting in the way of my glasses. But oh well. Next we have the carbon plate, which is crafted by putting 1 carbon. And yeah. Now we have the bucket of nitrogen, which is crafted with 1 nitrogen and 1 bucket, and that will give you the bucket of nitrogen. Now, because nitrogen is cold, voila! This bucket of nitrogen allows you to freeze things. So yeah. Next up, we can craft a diamond using 3 carbon plating. Now I find this a little cheap because all you have to do is look for this chemical basis ore, and there you go. You have carbon. You can craft thousands and thousands of diamonds from this. So yeah, I find it a little cheap how you can just mine that and get a large amount. Craft some protons, neutrons, and electrons. Craft the atom, and then make the diamond. So yeah, I find that cheap. Next we have the carbon armor. Cobalt, not carbon. Carbon's a gas. So here we have the cobalt armor. So obviously since this is armor, you can put this on. Whoa, that's awesome. I'm gonna put this on. So yeah, the cobalt tools and armor are 100 more have 100 more uses than diamond, and high enchantments are easier to get, I think. I think I misread that, but oh well. So next we have reinforced glass, which is crafted with 1 boron and 1 glass, and that will give you the reinforced glass. Now, as you can see, you can only see through one side. You can see, like, you can't see the other lines, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Whee! So yeah, next we have a crafting recipe for iron, because this is iron, the atom. Iron, 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 meet iron. Yeah, there you go. Next we have gunpowder, which can be crafted from sulfur, because sulfur and gunpowder, sulfur is used to make gunpowder, so yeah. Or I think sulfur is gunpowder, I don't know. So next we have calcium, which is used to make bone meal. I don't get it, but I think it's because calcium makes your bones stronger. But yeah, it gives you 12 bone meal for 1 atom. It's amazing. So last but not least, we have the vanadium iron reinforcer, which is crafted using vanadium, and that will give you 4 vanadium iron reinforcer. And so yeah. Lastly, we have the cobalt block, which is 9 cobalt, and filling up the crafting table, and that will give you the cobalt block. Now, what the vanadium iron reinforcer does is basically whatever tool or armor you use for iron, it only works for iron. But if you put this in if you put the vanadium reinforcer in with anything that's iron except for the iron ingot or in block, it will basically repair it. It will repair everything that is iron. So it repairs the iron sword, shovel, pick, axe, hoe, boots, helmet, leggings, and chest plate. So, but yeah, that's it for this mod. He is planning to add some more things. Like, oh right, I didn't show you some things. But yeah, okay. So the things I didn't show you are the Molotov cocktail and the balloons. So let me get a spawn egg that way. Back. We're gonna use it on piggies. So yeah, let's go this way. So here's a pig. Balloon. Bye. Pig. Balloon. Pig. Balloon. Okay, let's go further away. Pig, I want you to meet my friend, the Molotov cocktail. So as you can see, a Molotov basically burns, and there's a chance that it will blow up blocks or set them on fire. So yeah, there's like fire. Actually, I think it will only set things on fire. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be blowing up any blocks, but yeah, it only sets things on fire. Hey, piggies! Oh! Eventually the balloons pop. Apparently. Why didn't you die on the way down? Oh well. But yeah, that's it for this mod. If you liked it, you know what? As always, the link for the mod will be down in the description, and so will the website that I got for my elements, because I'm not really good at neutrons. I'm good at protons and electrons because those are equal. But yeah, that's it for this mod. So goodbye to all you good people.